I probably was the luckiest person for 42 years. Mort was amazing. He was kind of a Renaissance man, a jack of all trades. When I married him, I had a ready-made family. I have 2 stepsons and I have 3 grandsons, so I am really, really blessed. I think of my life with Mort as not only coming full circle with Sutter, but coming full circle in our lives. When he was admitted to the ER and then subsequently to the ICU, we didn't know what he needed. I didn't know what he needed, but somehow Sutter was there. We never beat around the bush. He said, you know, I think it's now time for me to enter hospice. I was so pleased with the medical care he was getting at the hospital that I thought, well, because it's Sutter, I'm sure they're going to provide excellent care. And I was right. I never once doubted my decision. Hospice people are angels, and I often think of Nellie, who was our primary hospice nurse. About 3 months after Mort died, and I was sitting in my home den, and a car pulled up, and I looked, and it was Nellie, and she said, I was just in the neighborhood. I wanted to check on you and see how you're doing. I mean, I was blown away.
It's been an honor for me, really, and for the whole team. In hospice, I want the family and the patient to know that we focus on comfort, dignity, and quality of life to those remaining days. You can see and feel the love from them. And by accepting us, I did receive that as well.
I did find out about bereavement support, and I looked online at their various classes. When I found out there was a group specifically for those who had lost spouses, I knew that was probably for me. I realized early on that losing a husband is like no other loss. It was like my world fell out.
Everybody could use support through this process because nobody's a professional at going through this. When folks come into bereavement support, our hope is to help them understand grief and get them set up with a plan for moving forward in their lives.
Grieving and healing is a process, but I felt like I was on my way. Bereavement services gave me the push that I needed.
Susan went on to be a part of an 8-week group specifically for the loss of a spouse. And those groups get to delve into some very, very deep things. And you find that you come to care for the people that are sitting around the table with you. And you recognize that you get from them what you're also giving back.
We learned more techniques and tools and ways to cope with emotions. I think we just felt more comfortable. I threw it open to the group and I said, if anybody would like to continue, I would love to host it. And we look forward to that every month.
I am a huge proponent of hospice as holistic support. The medical management, the symptom control is very important. And I think what we get to do in bereavement is truly take on the support of that support system, moving you into this next chapter of your life.
The best thing I learned out of this whole journey is that Sutter really is a resource for the whole community. I'm hoping that by sharing this story, I know a lot of it is very personal, but that other people learn about these services and may be able to take advantage of them to make their loved ones' last days bearable and their future a little brighter.